So here we go. We have Ab here again.
Hey guys.
Welcome to our home.
Thank you so much. What a beautiful home you have here.
But he's the pro at it, so we're going to let him.
He's going to reveal this unit to everyone.
Well, I appreciate it. Well, first and foremost, I want to thank you guys for giving us the opportunity to make this your home. For you guys that don't know me, my name is Ab Saleh. I'm our general manager here at Alliance RV, and I oversee this brand, The Avenue. I've known Adrian and Ruth now for a while. I think our first video was back in Tampa a few years ago.
Yep.
2 years ago, yeah.
So it's kind of fun now being able to run through this.
We're on a full circle.
Yep, yeah. Appreciate you guys being here at the headquarters. Be able to do some fun modifications that I'd love to show viewers.
Yes, please do.
But maybe I'll just highlight kind of what makes this floor plan.
Yes,
I think great.
definitely.
Kind of the things we talked about at Hershey.
Yep.
We're starting. You're just moving in here, so I don't want to kick anybody.
No, it's
That's
okay.
how new
It's
this
okay.
is.
Just walk around. Yeah.
Yeah, well, first and foremost, solid surface countertops throughout, which I think is a big benefit. You'll also find that we have a massive U-shaped kitchen area here for about 40 inches of space. So just a really good amount of space to navigate. Huge deep basin sink.
Look, I have all my stuff.
That's right. That's
that I
right.
haven't put away.
And you got a lot of cabinet space for
Lots
us.
of
Don't worry.
cabinet. Lots of cabinet.
Is it okay if I open this?
Yes.
up?
Go ahead. Go ahead. We haven't moved
Soft
in
close
yet.
cabinets throughout.
Love it.
Furrion kitchen appliance package. So you're going to get the 30-inch over-the-range Furrion microwave. You're going to get the 3-burner Furrion cooktop, 21-inch Furrion range below that, and a big pots and pan store as well. Another cool feature just behind me here, I love to highlight, is the backsplash that we're using here. It's actually an aluminum. It's a metal, so it's not a plastic or an ABS that is going to come off with a little too much heat.
Yep.
Not sure where you guys are going to be going, but I'm sure there's going to be some warm places. Start up that truck.
Yeah, it's good.
The LED accent lighting that we do throughout. I know that we were talking about this a little at the show. It's just a really nice residential touch.
Yeah.
And while your camera's up there, you'll notice that we have the dimmable LED can lights too.
Which I love because I hated our last RV was either on or off.
Yeah.
And this is nice.
Yeah, and these lights can be blinding at times, so it's nice to be able to control the lighting on that. And they're not those pancake type lights.
Yeah.
This is what we're finding in real high-end residential homes.
Yep.
So maybe we'll work our way around.
Yep.
Just across from the kitchen, you've got a 16-cube, 12-volt Furrion refrigerator.
My favorite part because we had an 8 cubic foot.
Yeah.
And I couldn't fit anything, so we actually got stuff in there.
That's awesome.
So it's kind of
Yes,
nice.
we do. That is his favorite part.
So in this floor plan, it's, a lot of people do a floor plan like this, but what I've always found is that there's enough seating for, you can seat 4 and sleep 10. So we really got creative here with the cross-conversational seating and the dinette behind me. And we'll get into more depth on those features. But, when you start, taking spaces like this out, you start losing spaces for a pantry. So that's something we struggled with. But we were able to achieve. You guys have got the pull-out pantry top and bottom here. Again, I don't want to disclose all your stuff.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay.
But what a great feature. I mean, this thing is great. Yeah, it's...
You can actually see everything.
That's
You don't have
right.
to stick your hand way back there and
so
figure out.
you can't see it in the front and you come on this side. That's what I absolutely love. Our other pantry, even
It was
though
a
we had
mystery
shelf,
what's back there,
Mystery.
I found stuff that, I'm not going to lie, I'm embarrassed to say that was 3 years old because it was in the back and I couldn't
We all
reach
have
it.
some of that. Dinette area. So you guys got creative here, and this is why you're here. We helped you out with a few things. Obviously, this is all stuff that anybody can do. I mean, you can purchase anything and modify your RV. I thought this was a really clever idea. You took the ottoman that we use typically, where we have it here with a bench, and you stowed it under the legless dinette table. It fit perfect and incorporated 2 more chairs.
Yep.
Great idea. You can bring this ottoman out, swing it around. Now you've got even more seating. So that was really clever. You can use it by the theater seating or the trifold. There's great storage in there. And you guys also went with the Moride spin desk table, which is so cool. So great features there. Great multifunctional area. One of my favorite things on this floor plan really has to be the campside window.
Yes.
Again, a lot of folks who do a layout like this, your kitchen's on this side, and I think we forget that this is the awning, this is the fireplace, that's the picnic table, that's where the kiddos are. This is the view you want.
This is where I work. I work from home, so this is huge for me. Can we move it, turn it?
Yeah,
in?
absolutely.
So
Let's see if I remember how to do.
Yeah.
This isn't a standard feature.
I already
avenue.
know how to do it. Pull it down.
Pull it down.
And then
Pull it out.
and then
Oh, that's
swivel
easy.
it around,
Look at
and it's a desk. I absolutely
That's
love
pretty cool. That is a great idea.
it. And so I can sit there and I love Lakeview sites.
Yeah,
so
she's
of course,
spoiled with that.
I work from home and I work here,
Sure.
and this is the best.
Yeah.
This is what made me fall in love with, RV, full-time RVing, is being able to work from anywhere you want.
What an advantage that is. I mean,
Yes.
it is. I mean, just to be able to see all kinds of different places. But again, you got to have the view on the right
Yes.
side. Most campgrounds, again, that's your neighbor. And
Yep.
I'm sure they've got a beautiful campsite, but you want to look at yours.
Right.
So,
Right.
And I will say one of my second favorite things, besides the washer and dryer, we'll get to that later, is all the windows.
Mhm.
All the windows, all the natural lighting. I mean, it's bad enough when you work from home or you live in it full time, if you have the dreary colors, but this has the bright colors and all this brightness coming in.
Yep.
How could you not be happy?
I love it. It makes me happy just being in here. But at the end of the day, I think we provide a lot of panoramic views. And
Yes.
another great thing that we do in the Avenue line is our slide box heights are abnormally tall. They're 80 inches tall. You're close to a foot taller.
So
than
here's
a lot of other
here's the
guys.
fridge,
Yeah.
and you got that much more. So you got actually a nice storage there because of it. So.
Yep. And it gives us these bigger windows, and they all open too, Ruth. So if it was a day like today, there's a little breeze. It's not. They're in here in Elkhart, Indiana. It's 75 degrees, which is really weird this time of the year. It'd be a great day to open these windows. So a couple other really neat things here. I love this. So folks who have been familiar with the Avenue line know that we have we've had a Furrion sound bar, which was a great product for us. But we went away with that. We wanted to pull out wooden mantle. So this is just a great place. You're on it for the remotes, the coasters, things of that sort. And in place of the Furrion soundbar, we added a 10-inch Klipsch audio speaker. Klipsch audio is definitely a brand recognized audio system. It was funny this morning. You were telling me you got a little startled.
Yep.
You turned the TV on and you started hearing it in the bathroom.
Right.
Well, you had it on all the zones.
Right.
So there's 3 zones. One of those zones is a 6.5-inch marine grade in the speaker. We were struggling with where to put that last zone, and we figured, well,
Yep.
people do sing in the shower, so
Hey,
there you go.
I turn on my phone and try to listen to music sometimes, so
does,
now
he
it's
does, so
gonna be
that's
Now you
perfect.
got to figure it out.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
Again, cross-conversational seating, a lot of overhead storage here, some great reading lights. They're all dimmable lights. Theater seating over here, and then this makes a trifold sleeper sofa.
Yep.
This just works
Love
well. It really
It does
Yeah.
work well.
So-
Lots of entertaining room, and that's one thing we couldn't do before. And I felt bad because we do a lot of rallies, we do a lot of events, and sometimes we'd be like, oh, you two can come over, but that's it.
Well, I loved your idea when we spoke at Hershey. This is probably my favorite floor plan because it's so multifunctional. The area we're going to go into, you can do so many different things with.
Yep.
Standard is a virtually a queen bed with a large loft above it and a barefoot friendly ladder that leads into that, and a half bath. But we've seen people turn them into gyms, sewing rooms. We've seen what you're getting ready to do. You have this awesome vision of making an office. So I'm glad we were able to help you remove that bed. And again, I know you got a lot going on back here, but man, I think this is going to be just a phenomenal spot for that L-shaped desk that you were envisioning.
Yep.
You got a couple big lights up here. The TV, the storage.
The storage back
The
there
storage is phenomenal.
is gonna be great because that's gonna hold all my tripods and just everything
Everything you need.
in a nice put away place. So
That view you talked about, I mean, you still have it
everywhere,
here.
everywhere. And then one thing is, a lot of people, when we were shopping for our RV, would be like, but your grandkids don't always camp with you. But when they do,
Correct.
we want to be able to have
right.
that
You guys are really
space for them. So we still have the loft.
You're really thinking this one through, and I think you did a great job. I mean, this just, again, it's about checking boxes, and making that camping experience as easy and as fun as possible. And I think this floor plan really allows you to do that.
Yep.
Just over here, you've got, a nice little half bath, porcelain foot flush toilet, great size stainless steel sink, steel faucet, your shut-off valves, the entry door.
I keep everyone that's seen this so far talk about the view. So
Oh,
if you're in the middle of the woods,
you can't beat this view. Now I wouldn't do it here at Alliance RV,
right?
but
You'll get the view while you're, you know.
that's
and
right.
another thing of
Make
my
sure you're
favorite,
at
the
a.
barn doors.
Yes.
They are.
Love it. Love
But
it.
you know, you talked about the grandkids coming along, and you know, I have 3 younger kids, and one thing I love about this second entrance is when you are out under the awning in the evening or whatever, you know, they're not trafficking through the whole
Right.
camper.
Right.
Coming right here to the bathroom, saving you a little bit of cleanup.
Yep.
So
And I have to say, we have been looking for this floor plan or something similar. We did actually like another brand, but I love the stairs, the sturdiness of those stairs.
Absolutely, they really are. This is a heavy duty stair, and like I mentioned earlier, barefoot friendly too. Some of those are just around,
Yep.
you know, almost
pegs.
like they just they're not the most comfortable to walk up. But yeah, this isn't just for kids, right? I mean, that's rated for over 300 pounds. So a couple or a really good size adult.
I tell you what,
don't get in trouble. Don't get up there.
I went up there, and my dog was so upset that she couldn't go up there. But it was funny.
That's hilarious. Oh, you got the cutest dog in the world, by the way. When I met you guys the other day. Oh yeah. Do you mind if we work our way up there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, please.
One thing I wanted to show you here too is, all these features that we're talking about. I gotta, you gotta give credit where it's due. And
Yes.
we are definitely a customer-driven company. What that means is we don't have it all figured out. We've got some guys who've been doing this a long time, but we're dependent on our customer feedback, and we do value that, and we do incorporate it into our products. And I think it's what makes us, it makes us one of the most sought-out OEMs out there right now. No touch screen, right? I think it's cool. It's definitely very techy, but this is bulletproof, right?
Yeah.
If something
It's
goes
just
wrong,
gonna work.
It's
Yes.
gonna work.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna be able to fix it quickly.
Yep.
You can get yourself out of some unfortunate situations that may happen. So early on I was surprised by that, but we appeal to the masses, and a very large amount of them said, let's just stay with the old school panel. It's work.
So I
It
have
works.
one question.
Please.
So I have noticed, because I did see this on our friend's channel,
Yeah.
this floor model, but I did notice that it was a darker color.
Yeah.
What? I am so glad that
question.
you guys
Yep.
veered over to the lighter colors.
Yeah, so we wanted a lighter and brighter offering, and we also wanted to create continuity in our company. And what I mean by that is, if you look at our Paradigm product, which is that's our flagship, that is going to mimic this. It's going to mirror this interior, but it really gives our consumers more options, right? Maybe you wanted a 4-burner, residential stove, or the standard third AC, or features like that, or you wanted maybe a higher level on a trim package. The Paradigm allows you to do that, but maybe the Paradigm's a little more than you want to spend, or it's a little heavier than your truck can handle.
Right.
So we give you that same look that you fell in love with, the same features, just in different categories.
And
So we're not confusing you. I hope, but
definitely at a more affordable price.
I appreciate that. We certainly try to be. Yep.
Yep.
In the bathroom, one of my favorite things we did for 2025, let me turn some lights on for you here real quick, is the one-piece fiberglass shower. That's a really cool mold. It's just, it works really well. Porcelain foot flush toilet here. A really cool linen area here that just slides open. You've got access from the bedroom as well to that.
She's loving that already. She's got towels.
Isn't that neat?
She started to put things.
Yeah, large medicine cabinet, illuminated light switch, very decorative towel holder, the speaker we spoke about, and your on-demand water heater controls are in there as well.
Yep.
Even
Now-
the little things like towel holders.
No, and I love the
that's a
sink
plus.
Yeah.
because you can actually wash your hands under
Yeah.
the faucet.
I don't remember this mattress being this big.
No.
Yeah, no.
We're just carrying it back home.
This is a
gotcha.
purple mattress that we had in the old RV, but it's
Yeah,
just
no
too much
worries.
money to leave.
We're giving
So
it to our daughter.
Yeah, I love it.
but don't mind the mess, guys.
Yeah.
No
We're
worries.
in the middle.
I have a stool. Look.
It was funny.
That's where the dog gets really upset. Right?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It was funny last night trying to
Last
see
night.
her get up
I was
here.
like, do not record
Yeah,
this.
she
Do
was-
not. So I have a stool, thankfully.
Oh, perfect. It works great. Well, here's a few of my favorite features. the hidden storage. You might have opened this.
Yep.
No,
Flip
not
up,
at all.
flip up
Look,
compartments.
I've
Look at
already-
you.
Look,
You already got
I've
the
already
goodies in there.
started, yes.
That's beautiful. And that's soft close. It's all hardwood. A nice little shoe garage, shoe cubby here.
As you can see, I've already started
You are
putting my
on it.
shoes.
You've got a great bench here to put those
Yes.
shoes on, and there's even storage below
Yep.
that.
I saw that.
I love the fact that we've got A and C charge ports on both sides, 110 outlets, 3 windows that all open.
Yep.
I like the we have a decorative headboard,
Which
we got
you
so
can't
much
see
mattress
'cause-
on
yeah.
here,
Yeah,
but
yes. And can I tell you what I love?
yeah,
And we have done a lot of RV reviews. I love the fact that this is a king size mattress and I can still walk around.
yes,
Yes.
you have got a ton of space around this bed, so
I can't
worked out
tell
well.
you how many RV reviews we've gone to and I can't even walk around
Yeah.
to film. So if I can't do that, I can't imagine making the bed.
correct.
Yep.
Yeah, no, great observation, and it's something we pride ourselves in all floor plans. You know, one cool thing we do, it doesn't affect it as far as the width here, but 101 inches wide.
Right.
So you are going to get more square footage without the length. So for example, if this was a north-south bed setup or configuration, you're going to have 25 inches on the left and almost 20 inches on the right. So
Right.
just enough space to make
Yep.
that
No,
bed
this is
and get around
perfect.
it.
It's perfect.
Yep.
You mind if I turn a light on here?
Yeah,
no,
no.
go ahead.
That's
It's
on
just
this
a lot
side, I
of
think.
stuff right now.
Yeah, no worries. One thing we did this year, if I can find this.
It's
on
on
the
it's on the
other
other
Oh, it
side.
is on the other side. I should
Yep.
know
We
that.
just-
Yeah, see?
I should
We
know
got
that.
crap in the way.
But we did a kind of a cedar-like closet.
Yeah, I like
right.
that.
So the closet's always dark and gloomy,
And I like that.
and it just
Love
brightened it up. You guys have got an awesome washer and dryer in here. That's
Yeah,
cool. Brand new,
they're-
splendid.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
They're almost like full size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you still got a great amount of room.
Yeah.
So that
Oh,
works
yeah.
out well.
Yep.
3 ACs standard. One of the things I got to show you, Adrian, I just love. This is just where I this is to our team here at Alliance. Just look down that hallway, the rows of lights in the ceiling. I mean,
I know.
Yeah.
you know, you guys we've been talking about the attention to detail and quality, and I'm glad you see that. It is everything to us. We know this is home for you.
Yep.
And our guys know that.
And for us, because like we just bought our property, but it's going to be a while before
Sure.
we develop it to get to the point where we build up our aluminium. So this was important to have somewhere for
Sure.
us to call home, and,
Yep.
and this is
Well,
way better. So
We are
This-
proud that it's an
this-
alliance.
This checks all the boxes
That means a
and
lot.
then some.
Well, that is so great. Well, I think I've got everything on the inside. You want to
Yes.
talk about a few features on
sure,
the outside?
sure.
Well, I saw you pull up in your truck earlier.
Yep.
It goes great with this, by the way.
Yeah.
And you know, the intent was always to be more of a monochromatic offering. You know, most trucks are white, they're gray, they're black, so this
Yep.
goes with it really well.
Yep.
You've got the 60 amp charge controller and 400 watts of solar panel up top. So that comes standard on the Avenue. You've also got the Rotoflux pin box, which, you know, the reason I love this is the absorption pad.
Yeah.
Is this going to eliminate that stop and go? No,
Listen,
it is going to dampen
When
it.
we drove it here, that people talked about that, and I'm telling Ruth, I'm like, what are they talking about? I don't feel anything.
Yeah, you can.
So it was nice.
How was your drive? I mean, because you went from a travel trailer to a fifth wheel.
It's totally
I mean,
different.
for
Like
those
it was
folks
so.
who kind of wonder. What
Yeah,
would you say?
it was really nice. Sorry about the wind, guys.
Oh yeah, here, step over here.
It was really nice. The fact that like when you moved the truck, everything moved. Where the trailer, it was like a delay.
Makes sense.
And you know, and just I don't know, something's different
The
about it.
turning is different.
The turning is better.
You know, you're distributing that weight a
Yeah.
little more evenly, so it feels
Yeah.
more solid in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I was just curious. You know,
And
and I
she-
know a lot of people who are in trailers who have never pulled a fifth wheel are probably
Yeah.
curious as well.
And this is 41 and a half feet, so it's a little bit longer than my last 35-foot travel trailer, but it's not that much
Smidge.
difference. So, but I'm cool. I'd rather have it a little bit longer than shorter because you can maneuver it better for me, anyways.
Right. That's awesome. 30-pound LP tanks, one on each side. You can fit 40-pounders in here if you needed to. Dual latch here. Everything's key to like.
Yep, love that.
Oh boy, you got it stuffed. That's
Yep.
great, though. That's great. But look at this. You got a ton of stuff in here.
Well,
what I love
there's
is
a lot that I don't need, but it's just going to be a.
Hey, you're not the only camper. There's a lot that you don't need. LED strip lights so you can see what you're getting in the evening.
Yeah, we can see that better on the other side too.
Yeah, no
so.
worries. We can go over there. I'll show you a couple other things too. I love the safety rail. I think the pin's in right now, but
Yep.
this comes out. It extends towards or past the last step. Just makes it a lot safer
Yes.
getting in and out of the camper.
Definitely.
And this is the step above, so you got the larger last step.
Yep.
Um,
She definitely loves that.
another really neat
I
thing-
tell you what, I'm going to
Yeah.
tell you one thing I love
Please.
is this, the white,
Yeah, the diamond embossed is what
and
we
and
call
it just splits it up, and it gives it that nice touch.
White is very clean.
Yep.
It's classic. It's just, yeah, I think it turned out really well.
Yep.
So thank you for that. Another really cool thing here is the outdoor kitchen.
Yeah, my favorite.
This is great. Yeah, you got
And-
a 3-burner. It's a griddle and a grill.
Yep.
So kind of breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yep.
The mini refrigerator. So you got a ton of space there.
Yep.
I love this.
Yes.
This is rated for 300 pounds, right? Most ladders are 200, 250. So just a much more sturdier and safer ladder, in my opinion. You got a spray port back here. This is just going to make sure your campsite's nice and clean. If you ever want to wash the dog, you can leash her up
Yep.
right here.
Yep.
And then you got warm water here, so it kind of works out great.
Yep.
The accessory hitch, you can tow on that. I never really advise to.
No, I don't plan on
But,
it. Bike rack.
Yeah, bike rack would probably be, in my opinion, a much better way to go. Just above that window, you'll see that little about $half size black coin.
Yep.
That is for your backup camera.
Yeah, that's my next project as soon as I get back.
Well, just know you can use any camera you
Yeah,
want.
yeah.
That is a universal.
Okay,
prep. So
nice.
Whatever
That's
one
perfect.
you like. 50 amp, 6-point auto level.
Which is nice.
Yep.
This thing is solid when it's auto leveled. Like it doesn't move at all, which is awesome.
One thing I want to highlight just quickly for you is, when we go into our 38 DBL, which you have, we go to we do Goodyear endurance tires across the board, but we do upgrade to our Sterling all steel wheels.
Mhm.
Goodyear's phenomenal. We put them on every avenue and avenue all access, except for the larger ones, just because they don't make an all steel wheel.
Okay.
We've been using these since day one on our Paradigms, and they've just been bulletproof.
Yeah.
So you do have a bigger version of a tire here. CRE 3000 more ride suspension. You've got
Love that.
2-inch torsion tube
Love
under
that.
your I-beam.
Yep.
Those are 1/2-inch shackle kits. We
Yep.
weld steel V brackets on there. I mean, we got a pretty awesome ride.
Yeah, this
here.
thing is beefed up.
Yeah. 60,000 BTU on-demand water heater. Obviously, it was kind of nice. We were talking earlier when we brought the slides out. Just being able to do that from this side, and obviously the door side.
Yep.
You and Ruth won't be screaming at each other now,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So that works out well. And there's that LED strip light we were talking about. Just really brightens up this pass-through.
Yep.
I'll talk your ear off, so I apologize. There's just
Nope,
there's so much stuff to talk about.
You've hit the main points that are interesting.
So, yeah, a couple other things I'll bring up to you real quick. The leveling controls, I think you noticed that, the location is just ideal.
Yes,
It's right
for
in
sure.
line with your truck.
And as a new person doing this, it worked out great for me yesterday. So,
Good.
Yep.
Well, I couldn't be more happy for you and Ruth.
Yeah, and
I
thank
appreciate
you.
Let me take the time to kind of chat about the product.
No problem.
And more importantly, giving us the opportunity to earn your
Well,
business.
listen, we appreciate
Yeah.
everything that you've done, and thank you for giving us the guidance, because if it wasn't for this guy showing us that mid-bunk, that kind of started selling us into the whole, Alliance family, and we finally found this, and it was like perfect. So
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Well, I appreciate it, guys.
Yeah.
Safe travels. Have a great time. And
Thanks.
if you need anything at all,
Okay.
don't hesitate.
All right.
All right.
Thank
See
you.
ya.
All right. See you guys. Thank you to these guys. They were great. Awesome. Really appreciate